Hey, welcome to November. It's Thanksgiving. Thanks for stopping by and watching Make It Beautiful, Make It Happen with me, Missy the Blonde Lady. We're actually going to be kicking off fall with some painted pumpkin candle holders made out of glass goblets. And I have everything gathered together and I'll come right back and show you what you're going to need. Okay, we're going to need glue sticks, different fall colored leaves, water for your paintbrushes, a variety of paintbrushes. You need to have a multi-surface paint. You can do satin, glossy, flat, whatever you want. Every manufacturer is a little bit different. This type of paint actually costs a little bit more than your basic acrylics, but this is going to do something that your acrylics can't do. And you're going to need a paper towel. You're going to need your hot glue gun. A variety of we're just going to do like pairs, sets of 3 of glasses. Place to mix your paints. You're going to need scissors. I kind of like these glittery little fall leaves, and also some tulle. It's also known as floral rope. And what we're going to do is, after you clean all your glasses, you're going to wash all of them down with like a cotton cube, a square, and alcohol, everything. So you have a really nice clean surface for your paints to go ahead and cover. So I'm going to go ahead and gather out all my colors, everything I'm going to need, get situated. You guys go grab a snack and I'll be right back. Okay, and we'll get this going. To save some time, I went ahead and got the orange, the pumpkin part of the glasses done for you. We'll do a couple of them together just to kind of save some time, because with this certain paint on the glass, it takes 2 to 3 coats to your desired coverage. It takes a while to dry. You are not working with basic acrylic paints, as I do most of the time, and you just need to allow them to dry in between coats and in between colors and such. The other thing while I'm doing this is, you can get these glasses sometimes, oh my gosh, we end up with like a menagerie of glasses in our, I don't know, buffets we might have in our homes, or an old closet, or old glasses that belong to Grandma or Aunt Helen or something. And garage sales are great to look for these, because you can do these for every holiday, and I'm gonna try to hit these up on every one of the holidays of different things that we can do with these glasses. There's a multitude of things that we can do with them to repurpose them. And don't worry if you see, sketches or lines. We're gonna let all the oranges catch up with each other. To kind of soften this and make it look a little different and more like a pumpkin skin, this still isn't quite exactly as dry as I would prefer it to be. But if you just simply make little stripes going in the same direction, usually from the stem to the cup, the glass, the edge, whatever you want to call it, it kind of gives it a nice little marbled look. You can see that real good. Definitely want to let this dry, and you just continue on with the rest of them. If you can do things in 3s, 4s, or 5s, stripes, flowers, lines, accenting, that's kind of like the rule of thumb for decorating. Sometimes you can kind of overkill it. That one's a little more different, a little more marbly. Okay, so this set has air cured for 7 days. I've already put the others into the oven that were cured a couple of days ago as well, and now I've got a 3rd batch going. So what's going to happen is each manufacturer is completely different on the rules and suggestions for baking their paint onto glass. What you do with this is, when you place them on a cookie sheet with foil lined, you are going to place them directly into the oven cold. Then you are gonna set, for this particular manufacturer, they say 325. Be smart, know if you have an oven that runs hot or not. Mine does, so I go a little bit lower. They say 325 for 30 minutes. Once it's done and you've set your timer's gone off, you're gonna let this stove completely go cold with the glass in there. It's safe, there's no explosion, you don't have to pray before you do it, it's all good. It really works. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clear, now that these are all done, I'm gonna go ahead and gather up the twine, the hot glue gun, everything, and show you how to decorate these and then put the little votive cups on top of them so you can go ahead and celebrate the holiday with a new, to us, kind of craft. So just stay tuned, we'll be right back. Go ahead and take your floral twine, jute, whatever you want to call it, your little garden rope. Go ahead and tie a cute little bow around the stem of your glass. Okay? Even if it's a little curly, no big deal. And then take your hot glue gun, being careful not to hurt yourself, and just stick that right on to your jute, and I don't feel that. And accent it with a different color over here. Being attacked by the hot glue. There's that. Once everything's all clear and dry, you want to go through. If you work a lot with glue guns and glue sticks, you're gonna know. You get all those little spider webs. They're totally acceptable for Halloween, but not for any of the other holidays. Twirl that off. Okay. Just adds a little more like outdoorsy kind of feel to it. You can even, before you do all this, you can add some little swirlies, little ivy twines or whatever, just to kind of accent your candle holders. And it gets a hold of you. Okay, so we got this. And you can use real glass votive cups, you know, Glade, whatever. I like to use little tea lights. They're inexpensive, they're easy. You can kind of burn them every day for hours on end, and it's no big deal. And you just do different sizes, or you could sit here and take 6 of them and make a cluster this way, which is pretty on a table. If you have a long table, you can do a couple of these, you know, one at each end, or a really grand buffet, you could definitely do that. So these are fun, they're inexpensive. You can go to Goodwill, Dollar Tree, whatever, to get your glasses, save your glasses. Start asking your friends who drink wine, who might break up sets or whatever, and drop them, break them while they're washing. So anyways,